Hello everyone, this is Alvin from MyJ Animal Care PMS Marketing Department. So welcome everyone to join the training today for the Benefusion E-Series pump. So Benefusion E-Series pump is our new released high-end infusion pump and syringe pump. So today's introduction will be based on 4 points. So the slogan and the feature we introduced for the E-Series pump is efficiency in every droplet. So they including 4 parts. So efficiency in workflow, safety, applications, and informatives. So let's see them one by one. First is efficiency in workflow, including intertube interactions, fast preparations, quick problem solving. So first, let's see the intertube interactions. So E-Series pump provide 3.5 color capacitive touchscreens. So the customer can, or the user can operate with the gloves by slide or touch on the screen. And also we can provide the intertube user interface design on E-Series pumps, which means the key parameters shown on one page. And you can slide on the screen to scroll up and down for more information to do the control or see more data on the screen. Then we can see the fast preparations for the E-Series pump, which is also unique on E-Series pumps. As we can see from the video here, for the turn-on time of the E-Series pump, it only take 2 seconds, and for the syringe loading, take 4 seconds, and for first drop delivery is 3 seconds. So the total time is 9 seconds, and our competitors take much more time than us. Then we have the IV set loading efficiency. So when we install the IV set, we can just open the door, place the IV set on the clamps of the EVP pump. Then the clamp will be automatically clip the tube. That will save the time for loading the IV set. And we have the installation detectors to make sure the IV set is correctly installed, and just like the picture shown here, to show you if the IV set is installed correctly or not. And after the IV set already installed, the system will just do the IV set status track to track if the IV set already ready. Then we can get the device ready to use. And here's the color coding system. So I will need to. So the color coding system is, as we know, in order to avoid using the wrong drug, normally we need to make the different color for different drug. As we can see from the picture here, the normal operation is use the paper tag to place on the drug. But on our E-Series pumps, we can provide up to 30 colors corresponding to 30 categories. And we can support maximum 5,000 drugs. Of course, there's a pre-config 54 drugs as default, but you can edit or can add more drugs into the list. Then let's see the quick problem solving part. For quick problem solving, first we provide the dynamic pressure system, the DPS. So by the DPS, we can have the intertube indicator, as we can see from the picture here. There's the if the indicator fall within the green area, that means the pressure is normal. if fall within the yellow area, there will be the will just tell the pressure is increasing. So the system can, by use these functions, can have the 15 levels of the occlusion detections from 50 to 1125 milliliter mercury detections. So let's see how the DPS to do the pre-alert. So if the pressure already increased more than the normal range, then there will be the alarm display on screen, just to inform the veterinarians to check if there is any occlusion happens. And this function can assist for intervention of the occlusion alarm in advance, and also avoid the alarm interruption of the infusions. And if the pressure is over the limit, fall within the red area, then there will be alarm happens, a trigger on the screen, just to show that, to ask the veterinarian to track the infusion set or adjust the limit. And at the same time, the system will do the anti-bolus, just to release the pressure inside the tube, avoid the unexpected bolus to the animals, to make sure the safety of the animals. And after the problem, the occlusion eliminate, the system will just perform the auto restart. Of course, you will identify if this is the temporary occlusions, and then resume the infusion automatically. That will make sure the continuous infusions. And then we can provide the smart alarm system on EasyResponse, including fast located, fast identified, and fast showed. First, for the fast location, you can see there's an alarm light on the docking, on the EDS, just to tell you that if the alarm happen, which docking station have the alarm, trigger the alarm. And we also can do the fast location of the pump by the alarm lamp on each pump. At the same time, there's the alarm message displayed on the screen, just to show you how to do the troubleshooting, and you can follow the graphic troubleshooting instruction to do the troubleshooting, to solve the problem very quickly. So this is very useful to help the veterinarian to identify the alarm and solve the alarms. Next, let's see the efficiency in safety, including variable accuracy, smart air functions, and automatic relay functions. First, let's see the unreliable accuracy. As you can see from this description, for the ESP, the accuracy is less than 1.8%. So for the industry standard, the accuracy request is only 2%. So which means we have 0.2% less than our competitors. And for the UAP, just like the other competitors, is 5%, less than 5%. Of course, with high quality IP sets such as B-Browse, Interfix, PremiLight, the accuracy of the UAP can less than 4.5%. And also the EasyResponse can support from 1 to 60 milliliter syringe, initiate from 0.01 milliliter per hour flow rate, and then the maximum flow rate can up to 2,300 milliliter per hour. Then let's go to the smart air dual functions. On the EVV pump, we have 2 air bubble sensors to detect the air bubbles. By those sensors, we can detect the air bubble very quick and very easily. So we can support up to 6 levels of the air bubble detection from 15 to 800 microliters, and the accumulate bubbles from 0.1 to 1 milliliter per 15 minutes. So this function is also unique on our E-series pump. Then let's go to the automatic multi-channel relay. So for the automatic multi-channel relay, we can have two types of relay. First is the circular relay, and the second one is customized relay. For the circular relay, we can have the several runs released from each other, from top to the bottom, and then go to the bottom again. And for the customized relay, the pump relays in the preset orders. You can set from 1 to 2 to 3 to 4, or from 1 to 3 to 4 to 2. And then we can also have the smooth relay functions on the automatic multi-channel relay by the EDS. So we can have the smooth relay between two pumps. Send drop, send rate less than 25 milliliter per hour, and typically applied to a virtual processor and anti-arrhythmic drugs. So how can we perform such relay? So as we can see from this video, if the drug on the first pump is already almost empty, then the second syringe pump will start. And the EDS will just control the first pump to decrease the pump rate to the and then increase the pump rate on the second pump to make sure the combination of these two pumps rates is equal to the preset pump rate. And after the first pump's drugs use up, then you will just the system will just stop the first syringe pump and increase the second syringe pump's pump rate to the preset pump rate. So then, by this function, to ensure the stable drug given process and make sure the safety of the animal and the comfortable of the animal during the infusions or drug delivery. Then let's go to the efficiency in applications. There are three parts: all-in-one, total volume collections, and flexible docking solutions. So first, let's see the all-in-one. So E-series pump can have blood transfusions, nutrition, and infusion by one pump. So it can satisfy various infusion purposes. Also, we can provide the total volume collection functions, which is also unique on our E-series pumps. There are 4 different collection methods: total volume, current volume, period volume, and timing volumes. So by total volume, you can display for 24 hours total volumes. And then for current volumes, you just calculate the volume delivered to the animal from the beginning until now. And then the period volume, you can set the time period, and then you can see the volume during this time period. For the timing volume, it's just for the volume right now. And also we can provide the historic rate list on the E-series pumps. By click these buttons, the historic rate, you can enter the rate list, just like you can see from here. So by this function, we can satisfy different clinical scenario, assist the vet to record on the liquid balance chart, and also reduce the vet's workload and simplify the workflow. And also the historic record on the changing rates will be recorded on the system. We also can provide the flexible docking solutions on our E-Series punts. So for the EDS, we can provide maximum 16 slots in one EDS, and the range is from 2 to 16 slots. Also, by the docking solutions, there are two advantages. The first one is the two free expansions. So as you can see of this port, if you order the expansion module, you can just plug in into this port, and then you can finish the upgrade or finish the extension of the docking. And from our docking stations, it's very easy to plug the infusion pump or syringe pump into our docking stations, only by one hand. Then let's go to the efficiency in informatics. There are two parts: integrated central monitoring and access to hospital networks. So first, let's see the integrated central monitoring. This is also unique on our E-Series pumps. So our Benefusion CMS can connect to, we can connect the Benefusion EDS to our Benefusion CMS by the LAN or Wi-Fi. And please remember that, please know that for the Wi-Fi functions, it's not released yet. It will be released by the end of this year. I mean, on the EDS. But on the infusion pump or syringe pump, they already can support the Wi-Fi functions individually. So which means if you plug the infusion pump or syringe pump into the docking stations, you can only use the LAN now. And the Wi-Fi function can be supported by the end of this year. And by connect the E-Series pump to our central station, then you can see all the display of the pump on the central stations. As we can see from here, there are two modes: fusion mode or independent mode. For fusion mode, it will be combined with the patient monitors, which means after you click the split windows on the central station, you can see the display of the patient monitor and infusion pump on the on one windows. And for independent mode, it will not related to the patient monitors. If you click the icon of the infusion pump, you can see them on the screen, just like we can see from the picture here. As you can see from the picture here, which means the icon here represents for one EDS. So which means if you plug the ESP or UEP into the docking station, the central station will treat the EDS as one bed. So as I already told here, the central station can monitor up to 32 UEP, ESP, or EDS simultaneously, which means if the UEP or ESP is standalone, the central station only can support 32. But if you plug the UEP or ESP into the EDS, one EDS will treat as one device, including all the ESP and UEP inside the docking stations. Okay, then we can see after we connect the E-Series pump to the central station, we can build the display on the central station from different place in the hospital or outside the hospital. If you want to build the display on the central station, we can use the CMS viewer or view station inside the hospital. Or outside the hospital, by use the CMS viewer. And if you want to build the display on the central station, you can use the mobile viewer to install the app on your mobile phone, and then you can open this app, then to see the display from the app from the central station. So this is very convenient for the veterinarians if they want to know the monitoring data and the infusion status on the EasyResponse. Okay, that's all the instruction on the EasyResponse. Let's do the summarize on all those functions. So first, the efficiency in workflow, we can provide the touchscreen and the flat user interface designed on the EasyResponse, which means you can see all the data and the key parameters on one screen. And you can support the touch control on the EasyResponse. And the Smart Rapid functions can support the fast preparations on the unit, and also will make sure the first drop delivery to the animal very quickly. And for the color coding functions, we can color code different drug to avoid the mistaken or select the drugs. The DPS function can just show the increase of the pressure and trigger the alarm to remind the veterinarians to check if there's any occlusion and eliminate the occlusions. And the smart alarm system will just show the alarm for you to fast locate which pump has the problem and to do and also can provide the graphic instruction on the screen just to help the veterinarians to do the fast troubleshooting. And for the safety, we have the Smart Air, which can have a 2 ultrasonic sensor to detect air bubble and to tell the alarm when the air bubble detected. And the automatic multi-channel relay to make sure the smooth relay and also the continuous relay, continuous infusion or drug delivery to the animals. And on the application side, we can have the all-in-one functions, including the blood transfusion, nutrition, and infusions together on our EasyResponse. And the flexible docking can make sure that you can have different numbers of ESP or UEP on one EDS, can meet the different clinical applications scenarios. And for the informatives, you can the main purpose of this function is to provide the monitoring data at anywhere and anytime by the mobile viewer, CMS viewer, or view station through the central stations. Okay, that's all the instruction of the EasyResponse. If you have any question, you can ask now. Thank you.